What a long week it has been for us looking for a car. I'll tell you what, there is nothing harder right now. I've actually been looking for a car for 3 weeks, maybe a month, for a little while now. And I'll tell you what, they are getting very expensive. Sam Zaker, hello. Philip Evans, hello. Hey, Shannon. Heather Shadeller, how are you? Good evening. Oh, hope everybody's doing great. I'll tell you what, it is a beautiful day. It's a little hot today, 90 degrees. Woo. It was rough, but our air is on. Feels pretty good in here. Philip says, monkeypox. Okay. Melody Wallace, hello. Hey, Mo. Shelly Ham, how are you? Hey, Holly. Hey, Raven. How are you? Alligator Mouths. How you doing? Tasmum. Today we are at Aldi. Let's get to it. Awesome. Happy shopping. Hey, Kayla. Hey, Lori. So, yeah, what we're going to do tonight, and probably what we will do in the future for the live shows here, is I'm not going to read through every comment because I want to follow in real time so that we can kind of keep it, because I've been getting so far behind in the live chats. We'll be like a half hour behind sometimes. Also, we're only going to be on for about an hour tonight. I have to get off at about 8:30, maybe a little after that. But me and Jessica have some things we got to do. Tomorrow, I am on the hunt still to try and find a vehicle. My car is, I'm putting way too much money into it, and time to put it to rest. Hey, Lori. Hey, Cheryl. Happy Friday. Cindy Loohoo. Hello. Good evening. Hey, Chris. Stormy. Cheap Laugh Kennedy. Hello. There's Jessica. Hola, amigos. Life with Mountain Folk. How you doing, Fred? Good old... Yeah, Fred's getting his YouTube channel back in full motion here. Got a great channel. Does a lot of like car reviews and stuff. Really cool stuff. Hey, Bridget. Hey, Paola. MJ Haas, how are you? Roby Love, hello. How you doing, Roby? Leandrock, best of luck on finding a good car. Thank you. Yeah, that's the key, is because all the prices are up so high on everything. It's finding something good. Hey, David. Trying to find either like a Honda or a Toyota, something that'll last me for some years to come here, and cheap on gas, because gas just went up to $4.49 a gallon here. And I'll tell you what, it's getting ridiculous. Ram69, hey, how are you? Thank you, I appreciate that. Bradley Coral, good day, everyone. From Australia, hello. Guy and Dang, hello. Hey, Mike. Hey, Barry. What's up, guys? Man, got a lot of people on tonight. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Kayla. Shelly says, I know car dealerships are still having problems with keeping inventory of cars. And yes, they have. I'll go into a little story about what happened yesterday here in a minute. It was pretty crazy. I don't know if I talked about it on the video this morning. About the Honda dealership that I went to. I was looking for a used car, and they had upped their used car prices by $3,000 each. And the guy, I won't say his name or anything, but the guy who was working there, I mean, he knew at that point I wasn't going to buy a car, so he went from salesperson to talking to me like a friend kind of deal. And he told me, he said, because they're not getting any new cars, they're not getting a lot of new cars, so they're, because of the market and the metal shortage, which I forgot about, but we know it's there. They're upcharging everything. Let's see. Barry says, I hear Teslas last a long time. Yeah, I bet they do. $100,000. Tasnam ordered an Explorer. Took 3 months and finally came in on Tuesday. My goodness. Hey, at least you got it. At least you got it. Leslie Kidd, hello. Hey, Mo. Honda was the number one stolen vehicle. Leslie says hello from Indiana. Hello. Hey, Shelly Ackner. How are you? Picking up your rescue puppy in the morning? That's awesome. That is so cool. Hey, Kayla Starrett. I have a 2008 Honda CR-V and I'm hoping it hangs on for a while. Yes. People, and that's another thing the guy was telling me. He said people are spending money because car prices have gotten so high. People are spending the money to fix up their own cars, make them nice. Kind of like how they're doing with houses. The housing market is ridiculously high right now. So people are taking out loans, building a pool, just making their house what they want, like adding additions, just spending the extra money there, which honestly, I mean, I feel like you bought that house for a reason, and if you start to fall out of love with it, with the prices they are right now, why not do that? Build a pool or something like that. I mean, if that's what it takes, you're going to spend a lot less money doing that than buying another house right now or a new house. Amy Williams, hello. Yeah, I heard about that. I mean, we got a lot of new people on the channel here. A lot of new people. And welcome, every one of you. Now, for those of you who weren't here, and those of you who were here from the beginning, know that a few months ago, it really started hitting Cincinnati. I mean, things were just flying off the shelves at a ridiculous rate. People were leaving comments saying that they don't understand what's going on. It's not happening here. And then a few weeks later, it's happening where you are. And it's like I don't wish it on anybody, but it does seem like it all started around the Midwest. That's why when we started tracking all this stuff, that's what we were realizing, is that it was hitting right in the center and kind of spreading out, because places like the East Coast, the West Coast, down south, Florida, Texas. Texas was the one that seemed like it took forever for it to hit them, because we were getting a lot of comments. Everybody was saying, oh, the shelves are full here, everything's fine. And then sure enough, a few weeks later, it was hitting all the major grocery stores down there. So just be vigilant. And, if you find some things extra, these were times that I said, months ago, don't worry too much about the price. Just make sure if you see it coming off the shelf and you need it, buy a few extra. I always say, leave some for your neighbor. I'll never encourage panic buying or anything like that ever. But it's good to prepare a little bit, especially when we're seeing it happen all over again. Today I went, not so bad. Today I went to Kroger Marketplace, like I said I would, and we have a lot of the inconvenience stickers coming up. And for those of you who are new to the channel, at Kroger's, when you start seeing these inconvenience stickers, it's gonna be gone. And sure enough, it's following suit. It really is. Like everything that we saw last week that had inconvenience stickers that just popped up. That's why I do this every day, so that we can stay ahead of it. That stuff's starting to leave. Even some of the simple things. It may not be something that you're interested in or could care less whether it leaves or not, like little pudding cups or something like that. But a lot of people do. And, it's good that we point out every little thing, so that somebody that's one of their favorite things, so they can get to the store and be able to get the stuff that they want. Hey, Shannon. Kathy Ross, hello. Sorry, see, there I go again. But that's why we're going to play in real time. And if I do miss a comment, and if it's something important, make sure you just re-comment, because we are going to try and keep up in real time. Also, if you're just coming in, we are only going to stay on until about 8:30 tonight, because me and Jess have a couple things to do. I still have to edit the video for tomorrow, so Fridays are always usually pretty busy for us. Let's see. Mo says, Kias and Hondas are getting stolen left and right there. What, are people not locking their doors? I don't know how that can even happen. Especially with the way they're built today. I mean, unless they're older cars. Hey, Stormy girl. Storm's back east. Boy, that was a crazy storm last night around here. Oh, man. I got caught out in the middle of it. It was pretty late. It was about 9, 10 o'clock. About 9 o'clock. And I called Jessica. I was like, is there a tornado warning or something? The wind was... it was raining so hard you couldn't even see, and the wind was ridiculous. Like moving my car to the side. I'm glad there wasn't any traffic. It's pretty ridiculous. Shannon has a Chevy... 9 more payments and it's yours, huh? All right, Shannon. MJ Haas, 2005 Camry, 250,000 plus miles. That's why I'm looking for a Honda or Toyota, because they're proven. As long as you take care of them, do the oil changes, all the maintenance that it needs, it should be good to go. And those engines, they last forever. To be fair, though, I won't say every engine, but most engines will last forever if you take good care of them. I think that when people, Hondas and Toyotas aren't cheap, and I think people maybe take a little extra special care of them because they're expensive. Don't know if that's really true or not. I don't know how long a Kia engine would last. I do know Fords pretty well, and I know they don't last near as long as some of the other ones. Hey, Valerie. Didn't want to bother me, huh? Oh, that's okay. You could have said hello. I've always said that in the past, that if anybody sees, I run into a lot of people all the time, and if ever you see me, it's fine. Come up and say hi. Even if I'm recording, or I don't mind. I turn it off for a minute. Storm of Truth Preparedness. Hello. Sergeant Rocco, $4.29 a gallon. Now it's $4.29. Yeah, gas is sparking up here again. 4 packs of 10 chicken with $7.98. Yeah, I know that about the. Yeah, a lot of people were saying that about the Walmart canned chicken. Yeah, yeah, Barry. I mean, if anybody does catch up with me and you want to be in the next video, let me know. You can file my disclaimer right here. Ram 69, Greenville, Michigan. Hello. Right now, our stores are stocked pretty good, but I know it's coming. And it's good. Not good, but I mean, it's good to know that the possibility of it coming, so that you can prepare yourself a little bit. When we knew that this was happening, when we knew about this, we went and we bought a lot of essential things. We were like, you know what? After a couple years ago and everything that happened, we better prepare, because I knew that things were going to get ugly. We all did. Because we were, and basically, all it is me, I try not to share too many opinions, and if I don't, most of you know that I don't respond to any kind of politics or anything like that. And I leave that alone. I have to remain even keel, and, it's just, it's a thing that what the heck? What happened there? Daggone internets. Where was I? Well, I can remember numbers like nothing. I have an eidetic memory for numbers, as most of you know. But boy, ask me what I had for dinner last night. I lost it. I guess that's the bad thing of not being able to hear back from you guys, because you can't say what I was talking about. Hey, DJI, what's up, buddy? Let's see. All right, we're gonna have to skip down here. If I missed something, just redo it. Again, we have a lot of people on the channel now. I try to get to as many people as I can. Also, if you're just tuning in, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. All the likes, the more research I do on YouTube, the more and more I find out that all the likes, comments, everything help the channel to grow. You guys are what is growing this channel. I say it all the time, you know, with everybody interacting on the channel here to help each other. It's amazing some of the things that I feel like people have been able to do just meeting each other on the channel here. It's been amazing. You know, I used to hate social media. I did. I was never a social media fan. Still not a huge fan, to be honest with you. But when I see that we can do things like this, it's amazing because we can stay in touch constantly to where in events like this, you know, we're always in tune with what's going on. And for that, it's pretty amazing. And you guys are amazing. We have got a great following on this channel here. Not much, DJI. How are you, buddy? Sorry, I know I skipped over a lot of comments, guys. I apologize. You know, interact with each other, chat with each other. I just want to try and stay in real time here because I feel like it's, you know, me and Jessica were talking about this. It's good to stay in real time when you're in a live chat with a lot of people because I don't want anybody to feel left out, but at the same time, I want it to kind of flow so that for people that are still coming in and also it allows me to be able to talk about a lot of things. Usually we're reading all the comments. I love doing that, you know, but I'm trying to find faster ways of doing that because I'm pretty slow. It may look fast on the videos. Oh, DJI says 11,000. When did that happen? I don't know, man. Where you been? That was a week ago. I really don't know, man. So many people coming in here. It's amazing. Trying to see. Hey, Lily. How are you? Brooks Home Sweet Homestead. Hello, Brooke. Hello, Angela. Hey, Amy Mays. How are you? Auntie Pam. Hello. Blue Bonnet Nation. How are you doing? Suzanne Goulet. Coffee Crazy. That's a cool name. I consider myself a little coffee crazy. Somebody left a comment earlier that coffee's a luxury. Let me tell you something. Yeah, it is. There's going to be a lot of angry people we don't get our coffee. I'm just saying. Like, that's the luxury that I don't have to have, I guess, but you don't want an angry Danno. Gotta have my coffee. Oh, hey, Tanette, how are you? We had hail too. Not in this part, but just south of us got it pretty good. Let's see, Outdoors. Hey, Outdoors. From Michigan. Sounds like you're ready. Yeah, gas prices, I don't know. Gas prices are ridiculous. Everybody buy bicycles. I wonder what would happen if everybody stopped driving. All the trucks, all the cars, everybody stay off the road for like, I don't know, if you can get through 3 days, which everybody should be able to do that. If you can get through 3 days, then I bet you those gas prices would, I mean, they would go way down because they'd have to. That's what happened in 2008. I don't know how many people remember, but that's what happened. Everybody quit driving for like a few days, and it freaked the companies out, and gas went back down to $2 a gallon, and it stayed there for years. But given what's going on and everything else, I don't know if that would happen. But, you know, you save your money anyway. Take a couple days, hang out, don't drive, go outside, play in the yard. Go fishing. That's free. Well, sometimes. Hey, Corey. How are you, buddy? Thank you, Shannon. Yeah, I don't get in all that. I really can't. I really can't. And some things, you know, and I don't, and most of you guys know, I don't, unless it's a directful, hateful comment, I don't take it down. You know, I understand everybody has their opinions. I have to think about some of the comments sometimes. You know, like some of them can get pretty raw. And I've chosen to leave a couple up because I don't really know. Sometimes you can read things a different way. Like, I've done a little research on YouTube channels that get pretty big. And there's reasons why they stop commenting in the comments, like the actual, person that's doing the channel. And that's part of it. It's like I really can't explain it. Um, I don't know. I like being in the part of the comments, and I will always try to get to as many as I can for each video. But we do this every day, and we have thousands of people that watch. So it is hard, so if I don't get to you, I apologize. But it is tough sometimes. I am reading all the comments. I mean, sometimes I'm reading them so fast that sometimes I may even skip over, forget to like them myself, and I try. Double in price, my goodness. I mean, it pretty much has. Chicken, yeah. Try to just... Hello, God's country. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Rocco. But yeah, just I hate when this does this. YouTube fixed this for a while on the comment when I have the comment things on the computer, your comments, and then boy, it is really touchy. Like I'll hit the mouse and it'll just go right down to the bottom, and I have to figure out where I left off. DJI says, I only take down really offensive comments. I know, buddy. I see them. Oh, and I appreciate that, man. I really do. Troy, hello. We're doing good. How you doing? Stormy Girl says, bacon is getting pulled. Is that part of the... I know there was some like 14,000 pounds of sausage or something that was recalled. There was some recall they were putting up at Kroger the other day. I don't want to say what it was because I don't think they were supposed to say anything yet. But I'm sure it's been all over them. There was something with I think it was the sausage, something with the pork. A lot of you guys were commenting on it. The bacon recall is the 5-pound packages of bacon bits. Recall. It has been a total recall. The entire universe is being recalled. This is crazy. Yeah. Oh. Is that what they mean by pulled pork? Oh, that's funny. Not funny, but funny. Tommy Kramer, hello. Something done away with the glass jars. I was the one that asked about the tea in the glass jar. Yes, I think they have. I actually pointed that out in yesterday's video. Yeah, I haven't seen any of the glass jars. Just the big cardboard canisters. I'll be honest with you, though. It tastes the same. Jessica, we get it a lot. Let's see. Oh, okay. Real quick. So, for those of you who are new, I know that the ball mason jars, a lot of people were asking about those. So, Target is the cheapest around here to get them. So if you have a Target and you're looking for the ball, because we've been hearing a lot of people haven't been able to get them online. And a lot of people are wanting them. And so I try to point them out everywhere I go. Kroger's, some of it's almost double what it is at Target. And don't, in my opinion, I haven't seen the ball mason jars at Walmart in a long time, but they have these cheap knockoffs, and I've heard from a lot of people not to use those because the lids are bad. Not that they're bad, but they don't. Well, I mean, if they don't seal right, then that's not good. So you definitely want to use like a good brand like Ball, and maybe it's worth spending an extra dollar or two. But we've been getting more and more comments on that, so I wanted to address that real quick. I did go to Kroger Marketplace today, and there were empty a lot of the uh, inconvenience stickers on this stuff. So a quick heads up, if you are looking for that, I would definitely head to Target. For those of you on the channel who are looking for them, if you have a Target, get there and buy them up, because it's looking like, at least at Kroger, they're going to have a lot of trouble getting them in. And it kind of goes in play with what everybody's been saying, that they haven't been able to find them. You know, and I swear, it's always a few days later. We get it into the comments, and this is what's great about everybody commenting everything going on, because we're just a little bit ahead of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if I go to Kroger here in a few days and they're gone. So just a heads up on that. I wanted to point that out, because we get a ton of comments on that. Hey, Sherry Smith. Oh, that's okay. No, don't worry about it. We are only going to be on till about 8:30, maybe a little bit after, to kind of wrap it up and everything. But yes, we do have a lot of things we have to do tonight. I still have to edit the video, and I am exhausted. But I wasn't going to leave you all hanging. Cheap Laugh Kennedy says, okay, all right, good. Yeah, I was curious about that. Right. Hello, Al. Al B. 489. My goodness, Northern New York. I don't know. I've been hearing rumors that it's going to get up to $6 a gallon by August. I don't think it's going to get that high. But, I don't know. It's another reason why I'm looking for another car, because it's not worth it for me to spend the extra money to fix this car up anymore, because I get very terrible gas mileage. Let's see. First one shot. Hello. Suzanne says Mason jars by True Value, Ace, or hardware. Okay. Yeah, there's been a lot of people. So if ever we do point those out, and you notice and you know somewhere else to get them, feel free to leave it in the comments, because we do. And even if I don't respond to a lot of the emails, I do have my email set up for mostly business, because I use my email for other things. But we do get a lot of emails of people who don't want to leave comments on the channel. They watch all the time, but they just don't feel comfortable leaving comments, being, and I tell them, like, you don't have to leave your name. You can call yourself Bugs Bunny if you want, But some people, I get it. And, for that, I'll respond. I try to do, people always want to know how to reach me and everything. The best way is on the channel. The fastest way I'm going to see anything is on the channel. I get a lot of emails every day. And, KT Green says, our Walmart had a lot of ball jars, just not the size I wanted. It is the lids I buy from the Honest Supply store. Okay. Yeah, we haven't seen them at our Walmart in a while. And it's kind of funny, because it's like everywhere. It's like once we see it gone in one store, it's like people are doing the same thing we are. They go to a store. We are fortunate to have multiple stores pretty close together. Not too far. So it's like, if I go to Kroger and I don't see something, it's not too hard for me to go to Target or Walmart, or there's, we're pretty fortunate to have a lot of places. MJ Hollis, yes, wish we had at Kroger's. And I thought about that. I know there's a lot of people on the channel who don't have Kroger's. There are Kroger-owned companies all over the country, but I started thinking about that the other day. I'm like, with everything going on and all the prices going up, that buy 5 or more, save $1 each deal really goes a long way. And I'll tell you what, I don't know what I'd do without Kroger. I really don't. As much as I hate to see the prices kind of blow up and everything kind of skyrocket, man, it's just, Kroger really comes through in a lot of different ways. They really do. Barry Cooper says, please hit the thumbs up button for the channel. Thank you very much, buddy. Oh. Let's give a round of applause for our awesome moderators. Auntie Pam says, Meyer has ball mason jars. You know, I haven't checked there in a while. And I think they're in a different area now because our Meyer has been moving things around. So yeah, I'll have to check there. I seriously doubt they're as cheap as Target though, because I know the last time we checked they were pretty close to the same price as Kroger. But I'll check if I remember next time. Got a lot of things we're checking on in the stores. Lots, especially with everything going on. I will say today, Kroger Marketplace looked pretty good. If I had to go to a store once a week, and if I'm on a really tight budget, and I didn't have Sam's Club or Aldi, but I had different Krogers I could choose, that Marketplace would be the one that I'd go to all the time. I mean, even though they are suffering from a lot of the same things other Krogers are right now, they just have so much more. It's like a little miniature Jungle Gyms. And for those of you who don't know, Jungle Gyms is a huge international farmers market, which we hope to get back to here soon as I can find a car. Some of these places that, it's like they're kind of far. And, just once I get some new wheels here, we'll be good to go. Because I'd like to take this on the road some too and do a little bit of travel vlogging, see how everything's going down in Kentucky and Indiana and maybe northern Ohio. I'd like to make a trip through Virginia, through the mountains. If we head out 50 east, Route 50 would take you right through the mountains of Virginia, and I'll tell you what, it's beautiful. We got mountains everywhere around here. It's like except for Indiana. It's like if you go east of here, you get all the mountains of Virginia. You go south, you got all the mountains of Kentucky. You go west, flattest you can possibly imagine in Indiana. Let's see. All right, again, if I miss anything, I do apologize. Like I said, we do have a lot of people, and it's hard to get through everybody's comment. I try to now. Instead of reading them out loud, I'm reading them as they come across here. Mo doesn't recognize Denver anymore. Yeah, I know. I've heard that, Mo. Allie's Alley, thank you very much. Yes, if we make it up to Cleveland, we will hit you up. Oh, I never pass up a good dinner. I love Cleveland. I love music. I play guitar. I've been playing guitar my entire life. One of the greatest moments in my life was when I went to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It is so amazing up there. I love Cleveland. I love Lake Erie. Fishing in Lake Erie. You got the it's in Sandusky. You got Cedar Point, which is incredible, and all kinds of stuff to do up there. Probably the best Hard Rock Cafe I've ever been to. Have any of you guys ever been to Hard Rock Cafe? Everything's awesome, right? You got all the different music memorabilia, all the broken guitars that they've broken, drums and all that stuff from different bands. And the one I liked at the Cleveland one was the drum set from The Who. But one thing about Hard Rock Cafe is the food is always terrible. It is like, just don't get an ice cream or something. Eat before you go. Go there just to hang out and get like dessert or something, because I don't know what it is, but I've been to a lot of Hard Rocks and the food just always seems to be terrible. And the one in Cleveland though was amazing. Now I've only eaten there once, but I got a burger, which, kind of hard to mess up a burger, but I mean, it was massive. I mean, it was delicious. And one of the best burgers I've ever had. But that's what I remember was that Hard Rock actually having good food. Let's see. Thank you, Allie. Subaru, what's up, buddy? Gas is $4.59, Northern Indiana. Yeah, I mean it's $4.49 here. We're probably gonna get hit with that too, because it seems like everything that hits you comes right at us. So I wouldn't be surprised. Kayla, yes, you will enjoy that. Jungle Gyms is awesome. It is an incredible place. I know it sounds crazy for someone to go on vacation to go to a farmer's market, but I'm not kidding. The next video that we do up there, I'd like to focus just on the international market because we got a lot of comments. People were wanting to see a lot of that stuff, and the store is so huge. I mean, it just goes on and on and on and on. I can't do I mean, I guess I could spend all day there and maybe break it up into like 2 videos or something. But I mean, it's if you haven't seen our Jungle Gyms video, you can go on the channel here at some point, and the easiest way is to just go on our channel and then in the search type Adventures with Danno Jungle Gyms, and the video will come right up. People come to me all the time like, how do I get to that video? Well, it's a lot easier just typing in what's with the video or where it's at. Like that's a really easy one because we've only done 1 video at Jungle Gyms. So, but it's an amazing place, and I can't wait to go back. Yeah, Blue Bonnet. I know it is. It's terrible. I don't know, and that's everyone I've been to the one in Tennessee, down by Gatlinburg years ago. And then I've been to Cleveland. There's a bunch of them, just a ton. A few of them out in California. Allie lives 5 minutes from Lake Erie. That's awesome. Bradley says no more Hard Rocks in Australia. They take them out. I didn't even know there were any. Mo says I need to move somewhere else. I need a nice small town. I'll tell you what. I mean, Cincinnati has its ups and downs, but I love it here. This is home. People are laid back. I mean, it's not like a I mean, you got your good and your bad areas, but I mean, for the most part, people are pretty cool around here. I mean, it's a great place to visit. I don't think Cincinnati really. There was a time when I first started the channel where I was promoting Cincinnati so much. I mean, I was going to the museums. I got invited to do videos at the History Museum, the Cincinnati Zoo, Kings Island, all these places, to help promote and everything. And now I'm seeing all these hotels being built, and I'm like, I wonder if I was part of that. Because, I mean, we were really, like, pushing it out there. I'd like to get back to the museum. There are some things, like, why I avoid some of this stuff now. Like, most of the stuff at the museum, unless there's a new exhibit, I've already done it. For a while there, I was kind of doing the same video, like, you can only film the dinosaurs that have never moved there so many times before. And there's different things that come. Like, I think they do still have the toys, or the Pixar thing, which we had talked about going and checking that out. And, they do, like, different seasonal things there. So, I mean, the museum's all right. What I really do love is the zoo. Cincinnati Zoo is now rated #1 in the country, so I don't know how it beat out San Diego, because San Diego Zoo is just really cool looking. But our zoo is pretty awesome. I've been there 100 times, so There's a lot of animals. I will say that. It is nice to have choices, Shelley. Raven says Hard Rock Chicago was awesome. That was 6 years ago, though. That's funny you say that because a good friend of mine has been at the Hard Rock Chicago and he really liked it. Well, actually, he didn't say nothing about the food, but a lot of the rock gear, a lot of the guitars and stuff. I think one of them was Slash's guitar, which I would have loved to have seen. Barry went to the Hard Rock at City Walk. Wasn't good, but cool environment. Same with Planet Hollywood Cafe. Yeah, I like just walking in Planet Hollywood. Um, but yeah, I've heard the food isn't great there either. And yeah, I've heard bad things about the one there on Universal Studios there, Barry. Why we didn't eat there. We want to eat at that place right next door. It's called Toothsome. It looks like Willy Wonka's chocolate factory in there. Like, I mean, it looks amazing, but you have to get a reservation because it is just always so packed right at the main entrance of Universal Studios Florida. So that's a hard one to get. Alligator Mouse says, Danno, same goes for TGI Fridays. I used to love Fridays. I used to, and you're right. It has gone downhill big time. Ours left. Ours left. They left years ago. What was funny was we went there to TGI Fridays one day, and there was nobody. Now, this was before the pandemic. This was years ago. And we went and sat down, and the lady was seating all these people, and there was like one waitress in there, and like 30, 40 minutes later, she was coming back to see what we wanted to drink, and I was like, we're out of here. And like a week later, they closed, so we were like, okay, well, there's that answer. First Shot says 449 in Columbus. Yeah, I love farmers markets too, Shelley. We really need to get down. We have a pretty famous one down here in Cincinnati. The problem is the Findlay Market. It's not the problem. The problem is that it's very hard to get parking down there, and they've kind of had limited hours, and the hours are kind of, unless you can get there on the weekend, which I hope to get down there here at some point because I'd really like to do a video down there. DJI says, got gas for $3.09, you lucky dog. Oh, Kroger. DJI put up the Jungle Gyms video. Thanks, buddy. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. I hadn't been to Jungle Gyms in years before that. I don't know why. Well, it's far. It's a little bit of a drive. But, yeah, it's awesome. And it's so interactive. There's so many things to do. So many, like, I don't know. It's just so much. I should go there tomorrow. Forget getting a car. Just go to Jungle Gyms. It's pricey. For a lot of the stuff, it is a little expensive. But you get what you pay for. The stuff there is really good. Really good. I got those hybrid tomatoes. I got to say, those are the best tomatoes I've ever had in my life. And I will say, too, those tomatoes that a lot of people were talking about in the comments when we went to Sam's Club, those Flavor Bomb tomatoes, oh my goodness, those are really good. And I'm glad they were because they were expensive, but they were worth every penny. Those were probably better than those hybrid tomatoes, actually. Pretty close. Pretty close. But yeah, I still have probably a good hand. And that shows you, too, like when you buy a tomato at Kroger or something, and it sits for like 2 or 3 days, it already starts to wilt away and be no good. I've had those Flavor Bomb tomatoes for 2 weeks, and they're just as fresh now as they were 2 weeks ago. Victoria, hello. Yes, Hard Rock Cafe in Chicago. I'm gonna have to. I'm going to have to get to that one. Kind of skimming through them here. Hey, Bradley. Election day, huh? All right. Okay. Yeah, Barry, we're gonna have to try that NBC grill. I've heard that's really good. Yeah, and as far as I've seen that, Barry. The toothsome shake comes in the big cup and has all the candy and everything. It looks awesome, but yeah, I can tell right away that's too much for me. I don't even think because Jessica doesn't really like things like that, so I would have to eat it myself, and I don't, that probably wouldn't be good, but I'd do it. DJ, I just noticed I spelled that wrong. Oh no, that's okay. Oh, well, thank you, buddy. Whiskey Tango Foxtrot, what's up, buddy? Anyone else roasting their own coffee yet? I always do when I go camping. Mostly because that's the only way to do it. And we do have one of them little camping roasters. Have you ever tried cotton candy flavored grapes? Yes, I have, and they are unbelievable. Um, they're good for a little while. Like I bought a bag of them, and I ate like 10, 20 of them, and then it started to get to me. I'm like, okay, they're great, they're delicious, but it does. I don't know if it's something in the brain that just triggers like, oh, this tastes like candy, and it's like you eat too many of them. I mean, I guess that's with anything really. But yeah, they're delicious. I love them. Flavor bombs are the best tomatoes ever. I happily pay the $6.98 for a pound. Yeah, Roby. Yeah, and good job for remembering the price. I commend you. Yeah, they're pricey, but I'll tell you what, it's lasted me a couple weeks. I eat a few of these every day, and I love them, and they're. Now I wish I had them in here. Jess, bring me those tomatoes. She might have fell asleep. I haven't seen her on here. They are the best. I love them. Really good Mexican food can be found in Colorado. It's the only thing positive I can say about my state right now. Oh, Nancy B, hello. How are you? Bridget Bowman. Try the sugar pops from Aldi. They're like the flavor bombs at Sam's. Really? Okay. I think Jessica likes the, you mean, yeah, like the sugar crisp, that cereal. Aldi's was really low on cereal. I always show the Raisin Bran that's not there. I think it's funny that that's gone up 4 different times, and it's gone up in price 4 different times, and they never have it. Like, why even change the sticker? Seems like a waste of time. The one place that actually changes all the stickers. I will give Trader Joe's and Aldi props on that. They are on top of it when it comes to the stickers. Those things, they change them constantly, and they're good at it. I love people that work at our Aldi. They are really nice people, very friendly. They know where. I mean, it's not a very big store, but they know where everything is. And they give you that. Here, let me show you. Instead of, oh yeah, take a left and it's above the sugar, down below the Himalayan salt. I mean, I don't know. They take you to the product. And that's kind of that old school customer service. That's awesome. I like that. Danno, ever been to the House of Blues? Yes and no. We went to we ate outside there and had there was like a little barbecue shack, but we could hear the music and everything going on, and there was like jamming through the door, but it was so packed that we couldn't get in there. So, but yeah, it's awesome. Cynthia Moore, hey Danno, good to see you. Thank you, Cynthia. Hello to you. Trying to see. Hey, Southern Grown, hello. Madeline Hall, how you doing? Walmart stocked well. That's good. Good to know. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, I had to cut it. That first day we got up 90 degrees. Boy, that was rough. I used to just shave it, but now that I'm on TV all the time, I like to style it just a little. Southern Grown, watering the garden while listening from my pockets. All right. That's awesome. Muscles Mouse. How you doing? Cotton candy grapes are too sweet. Well, that's kind of what I was saying. Like they're great in like portions, like I mean, I probably shouldn't eat like 40 of them, at a time. But yeah, like 5 to 10 of them, yeah, then you really get that cotton candy taste in your mouth, and it's like you got to take a break. Bye, Philip. Have a good one. Jessica says, sorry, maid's off duty. Maid? Oh, for the tomatoes? I'm good. It's not like it's that hard. Foxtrot, peace out, Philip. Kentucky is always bad. I've always kind of thought it was funny, some of the stuff that the news doesn't cover, like this, right? What I'm doing, like I don't know. I mean, I guess it's not. I guess it's not news enough. I guess it's not. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. I'm just gonna say Dale. How you doing, Dale? Our store brand Raisin Bran, excuse me, has been out for about 2 months now. We had seen Raisin Bran really take, like, I don't know what it is. It the raisins? I don't know what it is because we still get raisins, right? I mean, I don't see a shortage of Sunmaid. Um, it just, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. But I know months ago we couldn't get Kellogg. Now Kellogg's went on strike a few months ago, so that was why we couldn't get Raisin Bran. But we were still getting other Kellogg cereals. That's all I'm getting. There was Frosted Flakes for days, and some of the other ones. But boy, Raisin Bran, nope. The one cereal that might be somewhat good for you, they didn't have. Bridget Bowman's, sorry, no. Sweet Pops tomatoes, they're delicious, and $2.49 for 10 ounces. Sweet Pops tomatoes. Are those the ones from, no, not Meyer. Myers is, I think, no, what am I thinking of? Walmart is the Toms. I don't know. I might not have tried those. Or is that just what they're called? Moo, yikes. I just think it's a sign of the times. Better just enjoy what you still can. Yeah, Mo. Just gotta live life, enjoy it, one day at a time. Jessica says, haven't yet, Barry. We need to. I missed something. Oh, no. We didn't, Barry. We were supposed to watch. Man, I can't believe it's already almost 8:30. That's crazy. That's why Jessica's chiming in now. She's trying to remind me. Subtly. I know. I know. I hate to only go an hour. It feels like 10 minutes. It doesn't even feel like normally we're on here at least an hour and a half. Let's see. All right, we're gonna skip it up to real time here. Alligator mouth. Danno, do you use a wall when you shaved it? Oh no, no, no. No, I don't. I don't do it myself. Oh, I used to years and years ago, but no, I go down here to Great Clips. The really really nice people down there, and I wouldn't be able to. I could just if I shaved it all, I would. But no, I didn't use I forget what kind of trimmer. I think it was a Conair. Trisha Woodburn. Good one, Jess. uh, yeah, Mo, the funny thing is Walmart. I don't know. I every time I go into Walmart, there's somebody arguing. So I know what you're saying, and I know some WalMarts across the country are just absolutely terrible. But and I know we get a lot of hate comments on Walmart, and we have our Target haters. I love both stores. I do. I love Target. At least our Target. Our Target's pretty awesome. I mean, they got other than they don't change the daggone stickers on the food. That's ridiculous. We don't really do a lot of grocery shopping at Target, but when we do, we just get the like things that we're saving like a dollar on each item because there are things at Target that you can save money on. And with Walmart, it's like I feel like if you need socks or stuff like that, cheap T-shirts, just random things. Walmart is good for that stuff because the prices are getting ridiculous on those kind of things too. And I've thought about maybe covering some of this stuff here in the future because I was at Target the other day and saw like some of the shirts that were normally like $14.99. One I remember that I bought last year for $14.99 is now $25 for the same shirt. The same exact shirt is $10 more. So food isn't the only thing, but it's just kind of what we're covering right now because we gotta eat, and it's a situation. Hey, Lori Durbin. Make sure you all stock up medical supplies. Slice my finger off. Oh my goodness. Out of tissues for weeks. How does that happen? Man. Well, be careful. Hmm. Dale says Super One Foods, Ironwood, Michigan. Hey, if we get up near Michigan, I will check it out. I love doing new stores. I do, and the thing is I would love to visit some of these other Kroger-owned stores because to get a good idea of what they're doing and some of the same sales. Some people were saying that they do a buy five deal in a lot of the different Kroger-owned stores, but it'll be set up a little differently, and I think that could be why some people get confused that you don't have because it is a mix or match with our Krogers. Some of them aren't that way. Some of them now I don't know which I don't remember which store it was that somebody was talking about it, but that was you had to buy five of the same product. But they didn't apparently they didn't have the kind of variety and I don't know where each product was, and it's all done with contracts. Anything that is they're overflowing, they're already making their money on it. And let's face it, they're making trillion. I mean, they're making a fortune. Kroger's is the, I mean, they own as far as the country, the U.S. goes. Kroger is, I don't know, I can't think of any grocery chain bigger. Mostly because they've bought out a lot of different stores. Food Lion, Food for Less. You know, all these different. What's the one that begins with an M? Can't think of it. Mariano's or something like that. There's a bunch. I know they're up north, and then there's they actually have Kroger's in Florida now. It didn't used to be Kroger's. It was called something else, and then I don't know. They own a ton. All right. Hello, Diane. Hey, Dawn. Sorry I'm missing getting to you guys here. It's trying to do the live stream a little different way to where I can try to keep up in real time, and plus we didn't have a lot of time to really hang out tonight. I apologize for that. You know, but Fridays are getting busier and busier, guys. We really with doing the videos every day and having to find a car and all this other stuff. You know, it gets. I don't. You know. Well, once we get the car and all that stuff, I feel it'll slow down a little, and we'll be able to do more stuff. Hey, Eileen. I will watch replay and all back before it's done. Oh, that's okay, Eileen. Well, thank you for joining. Hey, Kathy. How are you? Yeah, sorry if I missed some of your guys' comments, guys. You know, it's we are trying to keep up with real time. If I did miss anything, real quick for the next couple minutes, put it on here, and we will go over it. Let's see. Oh, he has a French Mastiff. Luckily, that's good. Yeah, man, there's been a lot of pet food going out the door again. I went into PetSmart, okay, and I was going to do a video, and I'm like, there's nothing to do a video here. They had some cool fish. I was about ready to do a whole entire video on fish, and then at the last 30 seconds of the video, I was going to show the complete emptiness of the. They had more of the cat food that all you guys buy and dog food at Kroger than they did PetSmart. I was like, this is ridiculous, and it's a brand new store. I don't know. This happened months ago. Months ago, I did a video at PetSmart, and it was like, I don't know, it was terrible. I mean, the only food they had was very expensive dog food and cat food. I think the cheapest that they had was the blue, and that's not cheap. You know, that's $2 a can. Dawn says, Mariana, thank you, Don. Yeah, I thought so. There's some other ones too. I'm just, they own a ton. Sorry, comrades, but the same. You too, Rocco. Have a good weekend, buddy. Do you have a GoFundMe? No, I don't. No, and I appreciate that, and I thank you. You know, we are maybe in the future gonna come up with some. I don't know. You know, you guys just watching and being part of the channel is more of a pleasure to us than anything, and you know we really I appreciate the thought, and you know we want to try and come up with some merchandise and stuff like that. I still want to have my coffee mug, right, to where we can all have our coffee together on Friday nights. You can have your shopping with Danno coffee mug. And or Adventures with Danno. I don't know. I'll probably do both, right? Because if I could go back 2 years, I might have actually called the channel Shopping with Danno, because today's videos does seem like it makes more sense. But you know, the adventure is out there in everything we do, and I think that is a good name. You know, I still stick to it, and I just like the way. Of everything we do, it's always an adventure. If I would have known Jess was going to get more involved, I would have incorporated her name into it. It was kind of a thing. We didn't know it was going to be a thing. You know, we were kind of just doing it to be fun and you know, just doing videos and didn't really think of anything. And I was going on adventures. That's how it all started. I was traveling everywhere, just filming everything we did, which is pretty much the same thing we're doing now, just in a more organized fashion. And what I love most about what we're doing now is that it seems after time here, it's helping. You know, we are all helping a lot of people here on this channel, and that's what we wanted most out of all of this, and that's the important thing. And you know, you guys mean a lot to us, and you know, we get a lot of very heartwarming comments from you guys, and like I always say, it is our motivation. It is our motivation to get out there and to keep it up, because you know what, it isn't easy. It isn't. I'm not, you know, I can't sugarcoat that. It's hard to focus on this kind of stuff every day. It really does eventually grip onto the soul. And you know, there, you guys have probably seen me on days where it's like, wow, Dan probably sounds like he doesn't want to do this today. And I'm sure it shines through right through the camera. But, you know, I like to give it as real as it is, because that's how it is. That's how a lot of people are feeling when they have to go out and realize that you're going to spend an extra $50 today on the same products that you always buy every week. And that's why we do this. That's the whole idea, is so that if we can stay ahead just a little bit, you know, we may be able to find ways to try and save money, because that's what it's really about. That's what it comes down to. Gas prices, food prices, everything, car prices, house prices. You know, it's everything kind of falling into place to where it's we have to stay on top of it. And if we stay on top of it together, we will get through all this together. And eventually, I'm going to walk into a store and the prices are going to look right and things are going to be good. And I hope so. I hope for that day. And I don't want to always be the same, always showing the negative, right? That's why I try to put a positive outlook on it, because it is negative. It really is, you know, and I hate that, right? But at the same time, I feel like it's very important that we interact that way, so that we know that, okay, well, if the stores are going to empty, I better go get what I need here. You know, so if I show you that, well, apples are going out the door, maybe you should go get some extra apples. You know, that's kind of my thinking of all this and everything. And guys, I thank you so much for joining tonight. I do have to get off here. And all right, Corey, have a good night. Thank you, Eileen. Yeah, we got to do that. I've just been so busy, and yeah, we definitely want to get some stuff together. I have a buddy that I need to talk to about that again, which he's not on here tonight. I guess not, but yeah, he was trying to work me through it before, but a lot of that's all confusing. And I'll tell you what, like I really do at some point here. I will, on one of the days where we do a wrap up video where I can just put it out there real quick. That's the day when I need to get this together and maybe actually take a full day off here at some point. I have been putting out videos every day since last August, every day. And, you know, it's crazy when you think about it, but it does, you do get used to it. You know, it's like you, I don't know. It's just something I've been doing. It's something I love to do. And, oh, there's Jess. She says, bye all. That's the cue. That's the bell. Lisa starts at Dollar Tree, then Aldi. Yes. That's a good way to go. Hey, Effie. And an apron also. Okay, yeah. That'd be fun. Jessica actually made me a shirt. I don't have it. I gotta find. I mean, it's in the closet somewhere. But she did it a while ago, back when I first started the channel and everything. And once, you know, people were loving what we were doing, and she made me this cool shirt. But we come up with a different design, but it was specifically just for me. And it was really fun going around a lot of like parks and stuff, and people would say, "Hey, you're that YouTube guy," because I'd have the shirt on, so it stuck out, which kind of, you know, and oh no, that was a lot of fun. I meet a lot of people in the stores too. People come up to me in the stores, and you know, it's fun. I always know too, because people say Danno, and it's like people who know me say Dan, like friends and family and stuff. So when somebody says Danno, it's pretty cool, because then I know, okay, you know me from the channel, and that's awesome. Night, Troy. Oh, you're very welcome. Kathy, yes, you're welcome. MJ Haas, new sub, couple weeks. Love the channel. See you later. Yes. Thank you, buddy. All right, guys. Guys, thank you so much for joining tonight. Yeah, sorry we couldn't stay on a little longer, but got things to do. Guys, everybody have a great weekend. Thank you so much. With all that being said, we are out. All of us. We're all out. The adventure is out there. You guys are the adventure. Thank you all so much. Have a great weekend.